going alone, staying for a bit longer, as that would probably be the safest bet for her, as the rest of us chose to continue on our way, head to the Blackrock Mountains, I believe, and after that,
Blackiron.
try and escape through the forest to head to Yernig for a day or two, until then finally figuring out where we would go after, based on what information we would have. Perhaps we will find an Atari, or some information about Flint and Locke's past. Yeah. On our way out, a mysterious hooded rider passed by us who apparently knew some of the camp members, but we paid very little attention to that and continued as we are leaving the camp. I believe that's where we left off.
Wonderful. If you don't have an inspiration, you get one. If you do have one, you can pass it on to a member that doesn't have it. As always.
I do not, so I will gladly.
Alright. And so, after deciding to leave the camp, you are heading away from it.
Hmm?
The four of you.
Yes.
Where are you headed? What are you doing?
We're going to... You said the camp was about 2 days away, travel? From where we were?
You travel for 3 days, and then another 12 hours from the road.
Do we know in which direction? Or were we closer to the Blackrock Mountains, or not?
You were... closer to the Blackrock Mountain, but that point, yes.
Okay. Then we will probably try and head towards...
Yes. Are you going to try to traverse through the woods? Or are you going to find your way back to the
road? I don't know. I'm gonna talk to the group about what they would feel is best.
Sorry, my son asked me something. What did you say?
I'm gonna talk to the group to see what they find best. My mushroom.
Alright.
Franz, don't fucking topple everything over. I don't think it's a bad idea to at least stay a bit away from the main road. Maybe traveling along the main road, but staying in the woods would be the smartest.
Aye, but it also takes a bit longer, and I'm not exactly sure how fast word has spread. I'm also worried a wee bit about an ambush.
Lydia's just gonna look at the two of you and be like, can we not just kill them again?
Sorry, come again?
Can we not just kill them again?
I mean...
Last time we barely didn't lose anyone in fight.
And this time we are down.
We're down. We don't have Thelia with us, and also not the Fireflies helping either.
I think we'll be fine, but okay.
Maybe.
Also, if we do meet them again, we're probably not going to be in the best light if we're in the middle of a town attacking highly regarded officials.
Exactly.
It may look even worse for us.
Exactly.
There's already a bounty on our heads, then that'll only get larger.
As for traveling through the woods, I don't think we need to worry about getting lost. I'm quite adept at just traversing through the forest. Shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, it wasn't about getting lost. I know that you're more attuned to nature in that sense. It was more the worry of the road being faster.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to move on a road than it is through a thicket.
That is correct. I guess we could stay on the road or on the side of the road, and then if someone comes, we swiftly head into the bushes.
Sounds.
The only downside is they might spot us getting into the bushes.
What's the weather like?
It
We
is
just act
it
like
is
we're not
cloudy.
there.
There are some clouds, but it's sunny. It's relatively early in the morning, after breakfast, around 11, 12, 10, 11, sorry. The sun is not at its peak, but it's
relatively
cloudy,
sunny and clear.
it's chilly, yeah, and it's bright. You can hear the sound of the animal forest and of the animals in the forest and the birds in the distance. The weather is fine.
How's the vision?
It is very heavily vegetated, but
Yeah, but like it's not like foggy or...
no, it's clear.
All right.
Roshaya
Weather's not great for trying to be sneaky on the road. We'll stick to the woods. Just be prepared for anything.
after you walk a couple 100 feet away from the camp, as you turn around, you cannot see the camp anymore. And Roshaya, you notice immediately on the ground that there is no tracks, nor it looks like it's been traversed by people.
Okay. We're gonna keep just heading up towards... I can't remember the name of the mountains.
Black Rock Mountains.
Black Rock.
Black steel.
Black Steel.
Was it Black
Not-
Steel?
Yeah.
Oh, Black Rock was.
We're gonna keep heading up towards Black Steel Mountains. We're going to
Black Steel Ridge, okay.
use the road as a bit of a guidance, also the map that Locke has. And traverse on the edge of the woods to keep us somewhat safe. And
So, because of your expertise in navigating through the woods, your travel does not slow down. You find the correct path. And you do notice that at times trees just make way to you in a way. Until you finally, after a couple of hours, well, couple is like 10, the day has passed, and you see the road that you left, basically. Almost the same point.
okay. How we're looking daytime wise? This is going towards evening night.
It is. It's starting to get dark, and it's autumn, so it's basically getting dark even earlier.
Okay. We should probably think about setting up for the night and resting up before we travel further.
All right. We're not playing. We're not traveling by night, are we?
No, we're gonna set up and sleep throughout the night.
All right. I'm just debating what's faster or safer, rather.
I'd rather not us walking along, being caught 48 hours without sleep. Or 24 for that matter either.
No, that's fair.
Just gonna look around. Look at the three people that I am traveling with, who seems to be... Ooh. just by so this is me asking the other players, the two of them, because the third one isn't here yet. Just from how you act, how you look around, how perceptive do you guys appear to be?
Do you remember the conversation we had about my characters and wisdom? There's your answer.
Yeah, but in character, how do is Flint just like,
Oh, you've known Flint for long enough that you know
Yeah.
that
You know
Does-
that he's fallen asleep
generally.
several times during.
yeah. Now the question is, how perceptive does Lydia seem to be?
From the few
She
nights
sees
that you...
everything, actually.
Exactly. From the
So
night that you
she-
spent together, you see that she never closed her eyes.
Great. Lovely.
Locke, you know, is caught
I
on
mean,
to
she
you.
blinks. It's not like she does not
Ah,
blink.
okay.
Oh,
You
are
made
saying-
it.
are
You made it
saying
sound like
that
she was just
Hannibal
doing
Lecter's
this.
here?
I'm this all the time.
Hannibal Lecter
Hello.
does
Do you
not
know?
Wait,
do you
wait,
guys
wait.
know where Atari is?
Mel wanted to say something, I believe.
Yeah, she said she
No,
sees
I'm
all.
good.
Oh, okay.
I heard what Mel said. She sees all, actually.
Yes.
Lydia, do you think you could help me try and find a good place to set up a camp for the night? Some place that is secluded, some place where we have some sort of high ground vision. Preferably dry.
He's gonna look for you, realize what you just said, and yeah, I will try helping him.
All right. Roll perception,
Or
either
if I
with
can
advantage or separately. Whatever you
I want to
choose.
assist.
Oh, perception with advantage or separately. Franz jumps in. I want to assist. Fuck off. Only Failmer is allowed to do
I know.
that.
Do you cast
Of
guidance?
course, I had to say it after.
You wanna roll?
He's
You wanna
already
roll
said-
separately just for fun, Mel?
For fun.
We'll roll separately.
Wait, if we're rolling separately,
20.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
What is
Feel
it?
free to roll as well, friends.
I get double proficiency bonus on wisdom-based things I have proficiency in woods, right?
Is that how Natural Explorer works?
Yeah, let's see. When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled if you're using a skill that you're proficient in.
Only if you are
And
proficient.
perception is wisdom, and
Yeah.
I am proficient in it.
In that case,
So 31.
nice.
Fuck, I
Yeah.
rolled on that 19. That's a good start to the day. Now it's only 5s.
Yep. So there is the road, right? And there is a tree line, and behind the tree line, you're fairly certain that nobody sees it. And the deeper you go away from the road, the thicker it gets. So you find a place that you are really confident that it won't be seen from the road and have enough space to basically accommodate you all during the night.
do you want to know what I rolled?
Yes.
Okay. I push back a branch to try and get a better view, and it slips from my hand, and I hit myself in the face.
That one.
Nice.
He stopped looking.
Yeah.
Flint rolls are insane. This is
Nice. It's very lovely.
it's not okay.
Okay. Well, this seems like a good spot.
Looking up, you even see a tree tall enough that has a thick enough branch that you if you tried climbing on it, you have a good vantage point on the road itself.
Okay, let's set up here for the night. I'm gonna go up in that tree later
What are you going up in a tree?
to have.
Brother,
More
you know
mission.
Roshaya. She likes trees.
It's normal.
Oh, for seeing things better.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go in a tree, by the way. Not joining you for that.
I said I'm going in the tree.
Okay, because trees don't seem to like me. I think I chipped a tooth.
How have you managed to do this then?
And there was a branch, and it kind of slipped my grasp and hit me in the face. Am I bleeding?
Is he bleeding?
No,
Is it bleeding?
he's not bleeding.
It
you
is
see,
not
But you
bleeding.
see like a red line that hit his
There
nose
you
and his
go.
face.
Monk.
Yeah, no. You do have a secondary mustache.
It's
above
like-
your
It is
nose
like
now.
when the guys from
Hi,
Home Alone
Lucas.
got hit in the face with like a brick and they went like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorted.
So you've got a secondary mustache now, but you're not bleeding.
Okay.
Uh,
Stings like a bee. So we're gonna set up camp here, and
Yeah.
you're gonna climb a tree.
yeah, you can. If it were to start to rain, am I protected by the leaves if I sit up on the tree branch?
Yes, it is a thick tree, but you see the branch, like when you're standing underneath it, and like if you move it away, you can see the road. But if you like you can choose to see the road, and it is still heavily like if it rains, it won't probably won't protect you fully from the rain, but it will give you some cover.
Good enough. Okay. Okay. I'll lock. Would you help me get up in that tree?
Sure. I'm just gonna reach out my hand and help Rashaya. Like, you know, acrobat style, where it's just like hand on feet, balancing them, pushing up.
That works.
By the way, the first branch of that particular tree is a bit higher, so you will need like to give her a push, and she will have to jump to climb the first branch. After that, it's relatively easy, but the first one is the tricky one.
Alright. Ready?
Yep. I guess.
Athletic
Push.
with advantage. Acrobatic, sorry.
On me?
Yes.
Assume not.
Yes, on you. No, you are the one trying to climb it.
17.
17.
I almost had double floor dice.
So Locke basically overestimates his power, and like he expects to like throw you high, and like you're very light, you know. So he overthrows you, and you fly over the branch, but then you do a salto
Can I
and
try?
land
Yeah.
on the branch, almost falling off, but then keeping yourself. What are you gonna try? What are you gonna try?
No, I said if he doesn't make it, can I try attempt catching his
Oh.
her? But she kinda went yeet. Oh, so.
Yep. After that, it's a relatively easy climb. Like the branches are thick, like I said, thick together, so it is easy to get to the top.
Nice. So, after just like somersaulting and landing, just
Holding up a sign saying
it's like
2.5.
that was close. I'm fine.
Good catch.
Nice. Good throw.
Yep. Lucas, you left the camp. You went towards the road, and you have the road in view, but you found a spot that is fairly secluded away, and Rashaya felt very safe about staying there for the night. And now she's like climbing up to get a better vantage point.
Just gonna watch.
With relatively ease, with her elvish, gentle acrobatic skills, she just hops from one branch to another until she is barely seen. The tree is like 30 feet high. It is a big tree.
Okay. I'm. How many hours left are we like looking at before time to sleep?
Well, it is. You left around 11, and because of your ability, you didn't really take half movement to get to this place. So it was 6
Yeah.
hours instead of 10. So you are like at 7-ish in the evening. The sun just sets, and like you see when you climb the tree, you see the purple and orange shades of basically the sky combined, and the clouds that the sun, the left of the sunlight just decorates the sky for you.
Yep.
It's a good view.
I'm gonna just sit up there and wait for the others to do some things.
All right. The others, what do you do?
I'm gonna stand there
Mhm.
and watch Rashaya.
I'm rubbing at my face. It
Alright.
still stings.
Well, you watch her for a while, and she seems to not come down for now.
Alright, let's set up camp.
Are we doing that in the tree, or is just she gonna be in the tree?
No, trees don't like me.
Well, that's why you gotta befriend them. Though.
As you see a like red mark across his face from a branch that he got hit by.
Maybe you should give it a hug, and it'll hug you back.
Look, it's not like I slapped the tree, so it slapped me back.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna go set up the tent.
You should go hug a tree first. Maybe we'll help with your mom.
I walk away.
Where's that war paint? Usually you do runes.
I'm already
Yeah,
away.
I mean, it takes you like a few, about half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour to set up the tent, and after it's done, are you doing anything?
And Locke is just there, making jokes that I'm just ignoring.
Yes, basically. Lydia, are you
I
doing
will,
anything?
casually collect some firewood while making jokes.
Lydia, are you doing anything? Mel?
If they ask me to help,
I mean,
with
they
anything?
didn't.
I would. They wish they didn't. I should just go sit down and start staring into nothing.
You
No wish. Yes, no.
What,
4
what do you mean,
hours.
no?
Wait. You were talking to me in character. Sorry, I
Yes.
didn't notice that.
Aye.
I didn't notice that. Oh. Then I don't think you would get a reaction. No. Just staring.
You can react if you choose to. It just interrupts.
True. Okay. Just go like from staring to a small blink, and then turn towards you. I don't think I do. Not necessary.
I'm just gonna continue. Locke, go entertain the corpse.
I'm gonna go look around for a corpse. Like, just a quick glance.
Roll perception.
Oh, oh, that was a terrible roll. 5 plus 7, so 12.
You don't find any corpses.
Not even if you rolled a net 20.
Not even if it stood in front of you.
I'm going to assume you're just being rude. Maybe you insulted the tree. And I'm gonna walk over to Lydia and sit down. Hello. You're not a corpse.
Definitely a corpse.
Maybe she just needs more
What the fuck is
hugs.
she doing?
Stop wanting to hug everything.
What? No. Hugs warm things up.
Anyway, tent set up. You got.
I am warm. Wait a minute.
Where you are, I'm gonna gently
She is warm.
touch. well, even warmer.
Why did my brother just come in without a shirt? and a
I don't know.
cowboy hat?
I'm asking myself the same thing.
He
He
said,
does it every time.
He
Or
came in.
he's-
He came in and said, "I found Dad's cowboy hat."
Without the shirt, but like.
Yeah. I was like, maybe you should wear a shirt. He just said, "Nah."
Yeah, your family is very good at that.
Yeah, our family is very good at just not wearing clothes. I know.
So you were in the middle of something.
The warmer he said there.
Yeah, no, that was basically all I was getting at. What do you do for fun?
Hello.
No, I hope she doesn't do you for fun. That'd be really weird.
What? No. There was a crow. Never mind.
Right, you're speaking to animals, but you won't speak to trees? No, I'm confused.
The fuck do I look like? The Lorax?
I don't know, with that red stripe on your head, maybe.
It's not a fucking mustache, I can tell you that much.
You already kind of have one of those.
Okay. Let's start the campfire. Make food. Miss Delia, she was good at making food.
Yep, you can say that again.
It's been 6 hours.
I'm gonna look up how high up is
About,
Rashaya that she
about-
could hear this.
about
She's
30
spider
feet.
monkey.
You have really good hearing.
She
How
does.
far up was I?
30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but with the passive perception she has, yes, she has a very good hearing. In the forest, especially.
Yeah, I was about to say. Is it because you're in a tree you can hear so well?
I have a passive perception of 20. 22 in the forest.
Yes, so
So
you definitely heard it because he wasn't whispering. So
now I just take observant for fun.
Oh, I love observant.
Just
I
to
love
be like,
observant.
nothing escapes my all-seeing eye.
Yeah, no, I ruined Phil's entire thing with that. It's great. What's your passive perception? 22? And he's like, hold on, wait a minute.
By the way, now that I'm sitting up there, I'll keep my eyes out, just seeing anything that passes.
But is that not literally what you went up there to do?
no,
Yeah, I
she
just-
wanted to be alone on a tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought
No. I was gonna do that during my night shift. I'll do it now as well. I'm just gonna point that out.
Yep,
So I said there's
perception.
not much to do. Da-da-da-da. Would you believe me if I said I rolled another nat 19 with the same dice that I used earlier for a
I mean, if you rolled
Uh,
it, you rolled it.
31 again?
31. Now that it's getting darker, you can definitely see in a long distance, like you would assume like few hours away. But you do see another campfire towards Marstadt. But beside
Another
that,
campfire.
you see some owls fly in the distance.
Yeah.
But beside that, like, nothing immediate.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes open for any sort of movement. More specifically along the road, because that's
Yep.
what I'm facing.
Currently, the road looks clear. Alright. So, Flint is making food.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
want to roll
happy we're
performance
having
on that?
Yeah, give me a second.
The first
I'm
time
also
that
literally making food.
he's in charge of making food.
He is method acting.
I am role playing so hard. Yeah, I'm method acting. I rolled a 10. I don't know what my stat is, but there's milk on my hands. So I'm gonna...
Yeah. It's not Talia level of cooking, but it's decent.
It's edible for them.
I mean, you can taste the difference, right? You
You're
ate...
in a performance, right?
Yes.
Or survival? I don't know what makes more sense. Yes.
Performance
Either
or
is fine.
computer.
Either
Or
is fine.
cooking's utensils check.
I don't have cooking utensils. Survival would be a 13 and flat 10 on performance.
Yeah. Like I said, It's a meal. It's prepared. It's edible. What are you making? Are you warming up what Celia made?
Yes.
I mean,
We ate everything.
Yeah.
When she made it.
He.
My spider sense of someone fucking up my food tingle.
No, he
it's your Tilia
happen.
It's your Tilia
My
tingle.
senses of food.
You know how
It's the Tilia tingle.
how when you microwave something or hit something up and you are impatient, then you have most of the things warm, but you have like clumps or stuff that are still kind of cold. That's basically Thilia's food, just a bit like that.
Thank you for describing how terrible I am at cooking.
You're welcome. When you cook your own thing, it would be different.
It's edible, okay?
It is edible indeed. So you make food, you sit around the campfire, eat it. Roshaya is still in the tree, unless she comes down and eat.
No, I'm just gonna stay in the tree.
Alright.
Gonna look up. Do you eat?
Well, yes, you've been traveling with me for long enough.
Yeah, no, but do you
No.
want to eat? Like, I know you eat in general, it's just, right
I
now.
have to get up into the tree again.
I can help you, though.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get down from the tree.
Yep.
Gonna be underneath to catch, just in case.
Yep. If he helps you catch, you don't need to roll anything. You climb down and
I'll allow him.
yep, and eventually the 20 less feet, you jump, Locke catches you, sets you down, and you enjoy the food as well.
Yep.
I'll go keep watch while you eat, and I'm gonna climb the tree.
All right.
Not as high, but
All right. So to reach the first 20 feet, please. How are you gonna do it? Are you just climb it, or are you good? Okay?
Just gonna climb.
Don't you have dope monk shit that allow you to climb like 70 feet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well then roll me acrobatics, please. Oh, athletics.
Acrobatics? Athletics?
If you're just climbing, yes. If you're doing some
Yep, just
dope
climbing.
monk shit, then acrobatics.
Yeah, there's no branches at the bottom, so there's not gonna be dope punk shit for at least the first 20 feet. I'm already up the tree. I rolled
Yeah.
a 17.
Okay.
Easy enough. You just climb the first one, and after the first one, it's relatively easy to climb. How
I'm not gonna be climbing as high as
how
Rashaya.
much do you weigh?
What good question.
A lot.
Not that.
You
How
weigh
many
some more.
Roshayas do you weigh?
How tall is Rashaya?
She's a foot taller than me.
She's tall, but she's very light.
5 feet. How much does Rashaya weigh?
Not much.
Yeah, but how much is not much?
I don't know, Oliver. It's your character, so.
Because I could guesstimate off that. Like, my guess would be about 2.5 Rashayas.
She's like 40.
At least 3 Roshayas.
40,
I wouldn't say
45.
at least 3.
I would.
95 pounds.
95 pounds. So I'd be
Yeah,
around.
that's like 40
2
kilos.
Yeah. I'd be around
43.
43 kilos. Yeah, no, I'm not strength based, so I'm not pure muscle either.
Hello.
You're looking about 100,
Yep,
110,
I mean,
maybe.
you would say that if you climb on the highest branch, it would be the best
I
idea.
wouldn't do that.
But
Yeah.
you climb enough where the branches are still thick enough to hold you, and none of
Yeah.
them cracks. So, yep, you're about 20 feet in the air, 25 maybe.
Okay.
Okay, I misdescribe it. A bit higher. So 20 the initial one, and then you climb a bit more.
Yeah.
So about 30 feet as well. Like she was 40
30.
feet back then. You are
Okay.
30 feet.
Yeah, so I'll stay here and I'll keep watch around here.
Perception.
17.
17.
I'm in a forest. Do I get bonuses?
You get a disadvantage. Nah. No. You listen in and you hear some night wildlife, owls waking up, wing and flying around sometimes, some bats, but you look at the road and you don't see any movement currently.
Well, I'll just sit up there and wait.
Yeah. Eventually, you've done eating, unless you discuss something during food or after it. In that case, it's up to you guys. If no, then we move on.
Flinched hard. He's gonna go to bed. He'll take last watch.
All right.
I was gonna say not needed. Someone covers 4 hours, I take rest. Or if 2 people cover 2-2, and then I take the final. Because I only need 4 hours, as per usual.
Well, you need to ask Lydia personally which one
Yeah.
she makes.
Yeah. Lydia, do you stay can you stay awake for 2 hours? And just keep your eyes open for everything? And inform us if anything comes close. Locke, do you think you could, as Flint has already fallen asleep?
Like you see his foot is sticking out of the tent.
Could you take the remaining 2 hours, and I'll cover for the final. I only need 4 hours as per usual.
Well, I can start it off as I can't see in the dark. So
Okay.
I'll start.
Get me up in the tree.
I'm in the tree.
He's
Come
currently up.
down.
Do you want me to get you up in the tree now?
I'll rest in the tree.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd need to wake you to get help up.
I'm gonna hop down.
All right. You hop down, and you
Hop down the 30 feet.
You weren't 30 feet up. You were.
he was 30.
Were you as high up as I was?
No, you were,
You were
40.
40 feet.
I was 40. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down 30 feet.
All right. Just
I'm just gonna
Dexterity
see
saving
that and take a
Nah.
good few steps back.
dexterity
I'm
saving throw.
I'm just gonna superhero landing it.
Don't munch it.
Roll the damage.
No. It's more like roll dexterity saving throw still. Are you like jumping off forward or you're jumping on down?
I'm jumping down. I'm
Okay,
superhero landing this.
Dexterity saving throw because there are a lot of branches on your way.
14.
14. You calculate. I can do that, and like after a few swings down, you jump the rest of it, and superhero land it, and then like swing to the side, but then catch yourself and don't ruin it. And then you get up, all proud.
I get to reduce fall damage by 25. That's why. I don't take fall damage, basically.
Yeah, but it was more like bludgeoning damage from hitting the branches on the way down.
Would have been fine. Oh, look, he has a shirt on.
Improvement.
And then I'm going to assist Rashai in getting up.
Yes. Since you did it the first time, you have no issue in doing it the second time. This time you know how much force to apply, and she gets up.
And then I'm going to follow her up and sit on the lowest branch.
Yep, no problem.
And keep watch from there.
So tell Lydia when she wakes up for her watch that when she's done her 2 hours, she's to wake me up as well.
How is she going to do that?
I'm staying awake now.
Oh, you're staying awake now?
Oh well, whatever I do.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also staying awake the next 2 hours.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh. So
Sure.
I'm supposed to sleep then?
I don't know. I guess you can sleep.
You didn't
Oh.
specify to her which 2 hours she should stay up, so she
Wait.
understood the first two.
No, she just specified that she'll be up both 2 hours, so she'll be up 4.
Were you able to be getting enough sleep then?
Or you could just wait a bit for her to sleep through the night properly.
I don't really sleep.
Oh,
I think.
okay. I'm gonna hop back down.
this is a good exercise.
Yeah,
Now you will get muscles.
good workout.
Yes.
Hey. Gonna look all sad.
She didn't say it. She didn't know how you looked before, so.
Still kind of ripped. So. All right. Then good night, I guess.
All right.
And I'm going to fall asleep
Where?
next to where the campfire was.
The fire is still
I'm
there.
gonna get like this.
It's still burning. Yeah. Eventually, you've all come to rest. Find sleep.
Ow, why did it always-
As
Ow! I'm sorry.
a bird flies by and drop a berry on Lydia's head.
But that was more than a berry.
No, he just yoinked, like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna lay down on top of here, and I go,
I
ow.
was adjusting my arm, right, and the hair just happens to be there.
That happens.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
You can
I
see
don't know if he
it.
can hear. He cannot hear us, right?
No.
Pointless to
You
speak.
can actually see my hand. Phone.
Yeah.
Lucas going that. I have not done anything.
I'm gonna pick you tonight.
Adjust
Re-
my
rega-
mind.
regardless, Lydia, you were asked to watch. You said you will keep two watches. Two watches. Roll perception for that.
2 times or just once?
Once
What do you
enough.
think?
They go back to that.
Oh. 21.
21. You stand. Are you standing still or are you like patrolling? Are you doing anything?
No, I'm literally just gonna sit there and be like, wow. Looking around and keeping.
Yeah.
Looking around. Quite literally. What are they?
The 4 hours you keep watch goes by relatively quick without any problems. You do hear a few owls just land on a branch at some point, look down, and then flies away. But
Oh.
what's
Yeah,
about?
if nothing already happened. I'll just think for a second. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be like, Rashaya. And if you didn't hear me the first time, I would be like, Rashaya to the attack.
Would I hear the first Rashaya?
Roll me at the 20 if it's close enough. Yes, both of you roll at the 20 if it's close to each other. If it's within 5,
11.
if it's within 5 from each other, you would hear the first time.
Oh, it's within 1. That's
Yep.
convenient.
Yep. In that case, you are not sleeping, you're meditating, a trance,
Yeah.
but after 4 hours, you naturally, with your hunter instinct, wake up and you immediately
Wow.
hear it.
Yeah. Okay. You can go back to sleep now. I'll keep watch for the rest of the night.
Small knot. Or she sits down and goes,
Roll me a d6, Mel. Rashaya, roll me perception. If for your watch.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
29.
29.
That's very perceptive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really terrified because I'm gonna roll out all my good luck, and then when we go to Thrastel in the Locusts, I will nat one everything.
Yeah.
I'm
You're all
so
so well
looking
last
forward
session.
to you all dying in Trastel.
I'm already
So
dead.
much.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, you
I'll
don't
also
count.
die
You
I
have
mean-
like 5
I mean,
days left.
theoretically, all of them are already dead. And back
Yeah,
to life
going
with
to
the pact.
Trastel. It was the dumbest idea ever. I love
Except
it.
for Joe.
Nope, Joe's died as well. He got power word
From-
killed.
Yeah, no, but he didn't get revived by the pact.
No, but he did still die.
So, Rocher, you look around and you just hear the animal life at night, and it seems to be relatively alive from nocturnal predators like owls. You do notice that the fire that was in the distance is no longer there. People maybe went to sleep, maybe it just died out. And your watch goes without a problem. Sun rises, and before that, Lydia, as you go to sleep, you look at the sky, and you hear the sounds of
That's not very happy sounds.
you hear Flint snoring and repetitive snoring, and this sound changes in your mind, eventually becomes growling. You remember a night where you woke up in pain, in fear of those growling. You remember looking around, seeing Roshaya disappear into the horde that is coming towards you. You remember fighting it off and the bites and the scratches that they left on you. You remember bleeding out. And you remember the darkness. Roshai, you wake up, the sun is rising, and it is a relatively chill morning. There is a lot of humidity in the air. You're the first one to wake up. Well, you are awake, basically. So, it just... You basically know that it's time to maybe get up.
Is everyone else sleeping?
Flint
I
is...
think that is a yes. You know what? I'm just gonna sit there. I'll keep just watching and allowing them to sleep a bit more. And let them naturally wake
Yep.
up.
Lydia, after this darkness, you feel rest.
They just suddenly go from inactive mode to looking around and seeing Roshaya. Wait,
You don't see Roshaya.
you don't see Roshaya?
Well, you know where she was. As you look up, you see
Oh,
her.
wait, she's
Yeah,
still
but
there.
she didn't go
No.
down, basically.
No, I mean, like, I was looking around me first before.
Yeah, around you don't see her, but
Mm.
you remember she was on the
Yeah,
tree last time.
up she.
She's there.
Wave.
Yeah,
The wave just done.
with your high passive perception, you notice her waking up and moving, and you wave to each other.
And then I'll just continue to sitting and watching.
Yeah.
Basically just leaning up against the tree. Just looking out.
Because of the humidity, you have limited range of visibility. Things that you could see during the night and the moonlight further is currently invisible because of the fog and the humidity in the air.
Yeah. But
It's not to an extent like you don't see in front of you, but you can't see as far as you saw at night.
yeah.
So like, any branch to sit on close to lock.
Close to lock,
Yeah.
I mean, there is the campfire that you organized before, so I would assume you have some like trees or stuff to sit
Oh,
on
so like
organized.
yeah.
And he's laying
I am
down,
on the ground.
and he's laying down
I
on the
know.
ground next to the where it used to be fire, but nobody
Yeah,
maintained it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that, but just sit on the tree and just like stare to him until he wakes up. And then go
Somebody
to
is breathing in your face,
Yes.
look.
Not like that. Like a little bit more distance, but that one is still dead.
Look, nobody woke you up for a watch, so you had a uninterrupted sleep. And eventually the chill breeze of the morning wakes you up.
I'm gonna stretch
The key is that picture's nice. Oh.
and then hear snoring and chuck literally anything in that direction.
Yep.
The first thing that my hand grabs, I just chuck it in that direction.
Okay, roll me a
It's
D3.
Lydia.
D3.
It's Lydia.
A D3?
Yes, D3.
Oh no.
By the way, you
A
know how I
3.
roll?
You grab Lydia's foot and try to pull it.
I thought she was up in a tree.
No, she was sitting at a tree in front of you. Unless I
You're gonna-
misunderstood it. You're like trying to grab, and then you grab her foot and like trying to pull it.
I'm gonna pull off her boot and chuck it.
It's fast. It's strongly on her foot.
I'm gonna let go and just search for something else.
All right, roll a D2. It's
2.
all right. So you feel something relatively soft, and would assume it's some sort of I don't know how it's called. Those things that grow on the tree in pine, I believe pine. And then you just let it go and grab the next thing that feels harder, and you have like a rock in your hand.
I just chuck it towards, like, at Flint.
Okay, roll to hit. D20 plus dex.
16.
Does it hit you?
It's a ranged attack, isn't it?
It is, with a disadvantage because she's...
Technically, I'm prone.
Yes, so with disadvantage.
No, it doesn't matter.
I rolled an natural 18 this time, so
Nice.
it would have been either a 22 or 16.
It hits.
16, that's my armor class.
Basically,
so
it flies
you're...
and hits.
Oh, fuck me nose. Oh.
Same spot.
Who? What?
I'm just gonna point up to the tree. Not to where Rashaya is, but to like a different tree. Just like to a tree.
I'm still like half asleep.
The trees are getting revenge. They wanted a hug.
I'm buying an axe as soon as we get to the next town. Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn to cook.
Alright. And I'll go take my watch.
No, not to take watch, to
The
cook.
watch is over, so it's
The
morning.
watch is
We've
over.
already gone through the entire night.
Yeah.
You were supposed to wake me for... What do you mean cook?
Well, I thought you were making food.
I did that last night.
Yeah, I thought it's leftovers.
Fine.
You did nothing else other than snore, so at least you can do that.
I am excused. I've been keeping watch for more than anyone else this night.
Like I hardly did anything, but I at least
No,
helped
to
her
be
up the
fair,
I'm
tree.
gonna
Lydia-
make you something
So-
absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious.
To be fair, Lydia did actually.
I'm gonna go look for
first, like I said.
a bird's nest and find some eggs.
Survival and to see if you find.
I'm
a bird.
going to assist.
19.
I'm gonna help him out, just because I know he's gonna have difficulty actually reaching the nest.
19.
Okay, so looking around at
Just looking for some eggs, some fresh like.
few trees down, you see a nest up 20 feet in the air, and there seems to be a bird in it. And when Locke helps you up, the birds try to fight you because you are trying to put your you don't reach it. You reach it with your hand, you know. And as you're trying, it just like all at your hand. But eventually you grab like 3 eggs.
Alright, better than nothing. Let me down. The bird's pissed.
Well, get
It
the
flies
bird as
after
well.
you.
I'm gonna try and catch
start-
the bird.
Start on your head.
I want to attempt to catch the bird.
Roll to hit.
It is an unarmed strike, I assume.
Yes.
That is a 22.
As the bird hitting Flint's head, you just grab it,
And deal 9 points of damage.
and it's dead. You squish it.
Alright. We got meat.
Yeah, that was actually kinda
Lift
easy.
me up back up. I'm gonna check the nest if there's anything left.
I'm going to. Do you want to? Where do you want to put the bird?
We'll take the bird as well.
Yeah, no.
I just want to
where
make
should
sure
I
now
put
that
it?
it's dead.
Do you want to put it in your bag?
Oh yeah, no, I'll
Yep.
attach it to my belt,
Yep.
And then I lift them up once again.
and I'll take whatever's left in the nest.
There are some nuts and another egg.
Yep.
All right.
And then I will head back and I'll start making breakfast.
Yeah. With if you want to reroll, or I'll take either survival or performance.
Can I use my inspiration point?
Okay, go for it.
Oh, there we go. Natural 18 for an 18,
All right.
or 21
All right.
for survival.
So you actually take the
Imagine blowing a fucking inspiration point on cooking.
you actually take the first egg and break it.
No, sorry, I can't. Can't imagine that. Mm-mm.
You take the first egg and about to hit it on the side of the pan, and it spills half out. But the rest of them you just salvage, and make a very good breakfast. It smells great. Some chicken, well, not chicken, bird and eggs. He is gone. Yeah, all this time Lydia is still sitting there, looking at you, Locke.
Hello. Good morning.
Breakfast ready?
We made breakfast. I know you don't really eat. Shia, we made breakfast.
Yeah, I heard.
You can probably smell it too. Are you right above the fire?
Am I right? No, I'm a
No, to the
bit
side,
to the
to the
side.
To the side.
No, I'm a bit to the
There you
side.
go.
I'm just gonna stick my head out, almost like lean. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna lean over and have like my legs,
Mhm.
like yeah, just no. The legs are holding me on, and I'm just, you know,
Upside
gonna
down.
bat hang?
Upside down,
Down,
basically.
yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be
Yeah,
a
it's a
possum.
yeah, I heard, and I smelled it as well.
Smells great.
I am coming down. I'll get down to the point where it's like, look, would you mind giving me a hand again?
Always happy to help, and I'll just make sure I'll be around.
Yep, easy enough. You catch her, settle down, and breakfast is served. It's some
Ramshadelicious.
bird eggs with some bird meat.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a couple things. Let's hope it's good. And we're gonna eat food.
We don't even need Celia. Look, I'm a great chef.
Ow.
You did pretty good.
Absolute wizard when it comes to cooking.
You did
Yeah.
pretty good. This was better than her food yesterday evening, which was just
Well,
really.
yeah. I mean,
So-
this is fresh ingredients. Bird was nice.
Well, it wasn't really.
I mean, it
nice.
was a very mean bird, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Look, you notice that Lydia keeps looking at you this whole time.
I said hi already.
He did.
Oh, I said hi as well.
Yeah. You
Hello.
asked me. What?
Yeah. How'd you rest?
Fuck! I didn't see if she slept. Shite.
Well,
Anyway, let's
Did
finish up
you?
eating and let's start walking.
Alright, let's move.
Go.
What did you
I'm going
say,
to,
Mel? I couldn't hear.
Lydia would just go like,
Okay.
when he said, "How did you sleep?"
I'm going to take out a piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
and scribble something on it real quick, and then walk over to it and hand it to her,
To whom?
to Lydia.
Okay. What
Is she
are you writing? Oh,
It,
scribble.
it says nice and quickly, any weird dreams again. That's it.
You might not.
I'm going to nod and return. We can talk about that later if you'd like.
Let's set out. I'm just gonna have my stuff already packed in. And just be ready to just move out immediately.
Yeah. It take a few minutes for Flint to pack back his tent that he assembled.
Yeah, gonna help.
But,
Sure.
but eventually, you are ready to go on the road. It's
I'm
relatively
gonna
early in the morning.
try and cover our tracks, as I learned from Rashaya the last time when we tried to do something. So while she's doing things, I'm gonna start trying to cover up the campfire, so on and so forth. Look as if we weren't ever actually here.
Okay, survival
I will assist.
with advantage.
So that the first one was okay. This one's just bad. So we're gonna go with 14 instead of nat 1.
14. I mean, you get rid of the campfire, but you cannot get rid of the you cover the birthmark, but you cannot fully cover the dents and the grass that you walked on, and the fact that
Yeah.
you do sweep with a branch to make it look like nobody went here, and you make the track themselves disappear, but can't completely conceal the fact that people have been here.
But it isn't, as blatantly obvious now.
No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm happy.
But if somebody went to that spot and looked around, they probably would have But if people walking on the road, oh, somebody camped there. No, it won't happen.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's start.
You pack your thing and start walking. Are you walking through the woods? Are you going on the road?
Gonna follow Rashaya's lead.
We're gonna stay in the woods, but close enough to the main road to use that as a bit of a help in navigation, and also so that we can see whoever travels past.
Yep.
So at this point, information is key.
All right. You start traveling, and who's keeping an eye?
Not me.
All right, Rashai, you're
I
leading
will.
and keeping an eye. Well,
I'll either assist or I'll do a separate one.
Rosha has survival and lock perception.
Ooh, now we're getting into some mediocre rolls.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. 14 again.
15.
All right. So if you're not on the road, the vegetation is full, like it's full vegetation. Nobody you notice that beside animals that occasionally animal tracks that occasionally cross your path, some rabbit tracks or deer tracks. You don't really people don't really walk here, so traversing it is a bit harder. Though you are not really slowed down by it because Roshai is doing a well enough job to basically navigate you through the rougher parts of the forest.
Yep.
While this happens, Locke, you do notice that the tracks lead to a pond uh, at at some point, so like a opening in the trees, not too far from the road, where you see a few animals are gathering, drinking of the water.
I'll point it out to Rashaya and just point over there, not really saying anything.
Come again, exactly what was seen?
Like
A lake with some animals.
It's not a lake. It's not as small as a puddle, but it's not as big as a lake. It's like a body of water that looks to be left over from the rains of the past days, and like it looks like it's a bit of in like the water is gathering this point, but eventually might go away if it's not rains soon. And there are some animals around it.
Okay. Okay. Just gotta look to lock. It's like a puddle.
Well, I don't know if you want to, restock on food. I don't know how we're looking on that.
I don't think we need to restock on food just yet.
Yeah, you have enough.
I think it's fine.
I believe you have enough meat.
So I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you proceed through the day, unless you want to do anything during this day, it will go uneventful. Log did say he wanted to talk to Lydia. I'm just making sure you don't want to do.
That would happen probably during the evening. As I don't know how, I don't want to walk and talk and do that.
Okay.
Unless Lydia approaches me, Locke would approach her. He would focus on moving for now.
Well, it depends on Lydia if she approaches you or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't. So eventually you come to a point in the woods. You travel the whole day. You're looking at the map, and you can't really orientate from where you are right now. But if you would you would climb on a tree and look forward, you can see that the mountains starting to be visible to you. So you would assume you have 2 more days of travel if you keep the pace. However, the sun is setting down, and eventually you find a nice place again. I don't know if you are trying to find anything special.
I would follow Rashaya's lead. Like if there's anything like in particular that would hide us better,
Yeah.
I think at least I would be searching for that.
One noticeable thing is some of those trees are changing colors and losing their leaves as you go further northwest.
You have to repeat that, sorry.
I said some of those trees are losing, changing colors to more autumn-like colors, and some of them are losing trees. So there are trees that are half empty by that point.
Does it seem like the foliage that fell would be able to actually give us an easier way to cover up our tracks afterwards?
I mean, you could try.
Then I'm gonna point it out. We could try and rest there. Use the leaves to cover us up afterwards.
Really time to rest again.
Yes, unless you wanted to do anything during the day.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. You find a relatively safe place away from the road to camp for the night. There is no large tree where you can hide and not be seen, because those trees are the ones that started losing leaves, basically. There are still bushes if you stay on the ground that separates you away from the road and doesn't give a direct line of sight, but tree-wise, the leaves are starting to fall.
Yeah, well, we'll try our best to set up a camp that is relatively high hidden from the people.
Yeah. With your expertise in the forest and the work of you together, Flint prepares dinner, sets up the tent, and if somebody comes from the road, they will probably not see you. You did a pretty decent job. It is evening time.
I will then approach Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
Take a seat in front of her.
Separately from the others.
Well, yeah, no, not like too far away, but while they're doing things, just to have a conversation.
Okay.
I sit down. Do you want to draw again? That seemed to help last time.
Okay. How do I draw sound? She's gonna take her. I said, "How am I gonna draw sound?" As she's taking from her back and get
You can write it down as well.
gonna attempt to think something. Guess the bleeding out part.
The bleeding
That's
out.
quite a yeah.
Okay.
That's quite a thing. And make right down.
Okay. Performance then.
Yeah. Sorry. Is it coming through?
Not yet.
Not yet.
If I do it now once, it will come through twice.
We'll take the first one. Don't worry.
Okay.
Back, answer.
So probably a stick figure with ketchup.
Alright.
What is this tomato-y substance you got? Slightly sweet.
Lydia starts using black colors, and the white page turns into black real quickly with different, like at some point her emotions start being a bit stronger, and she presses more on them when she remembers the stabs and the bites. You will know that look, but I'm describing for her.
Could I insight check?
Give me a second. Yeah, sure. Roll inside, but and eventually you switch to a reddish color and just fill it up with the page, the red over the black, and then she writes.
25.
25. You looked at her previous painting and it depicts something different. Can you also roll me a wisdom check? Just a check.
Just flat wisdom?
Mhm.
16.
Alright. Though you're not sure, with looking at it for a while, you can't really say for sure what exactly she's trying to say, and those trying without asking her are throwing you off. Like, what is it exactly? What does it mean? However, the combination of the color and the painting, the end result of it, just emits pain.
This doesn't seem like a nice dream.
You also hear a voice in your head.
Just voices? Anything particular?
No. You just hear in your head.
I just hear
Yes, basically.
He hears
Yes.
Oh, no, it's Satan.
Yes, basically a wandering voice. Deep. Ancient.
Can I insight check the
No. You can try, but it won't give
No.
any result. Go for it.
Nope.
Nope.
That was a 5. So a 12.
It's like it's basically just a small interference with your own thoughts. Like it like, you know how Geralt says all the time in The Witcher. Basically, while thinking she probably feels a lot of pain and like that is not yours.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, this doesn't seem like a very nice dream. Seems like you or something else was hurt deeply throughout this. Are you okay?
Fine.
Is she fine?
You can insight her. She's
That's a 4, so 11.
She's fine. I mean, it's up to her to reveal what you see, but not too much. She seems to be fine. She had a dream, but right now she's fine.
Do you have such dreams every night? Like, because
Not like
well, you had very like I don't really dream much, and if I do, it's some nonsense like Flint having 2 beards. Really funny dream. Just saying, he was not amused. He was really silly. It was like instead of a mustache, he had an extra beard. It was really great. But I just have dreams. I usually only have dreams like that. But these seem more important. At least they show more emotion. Like the one night you were crying and now this. At least from what I can see, that would make sense.
yeah, maybe, but I don't know why the rest is horrible.
You have to repeat that.
I said I don't know why the rest was normal, and then it's about to. Rashaya was in my dream. Wow.
And that you wrote some sort of sound. Any idea what that was?
It was like your brother snoring.
Oh, yeah. That's weird. You dreamt of him snoring? While getting... Are you getting poked? Jabbed? Something. It's a lot of color.
And I like look at my arms and be like, I didn't get stabbed. Look.
But the painting, you made the drawing. It's just very red. Like, you know, I can see you didn't get stabbed here. Otherwise, I would have helped you already. So, you also
I just
never.
wanted to say good night, though.
Good night,
good night.
Alex.
Nice.
I did ask you, what do you do for fun? Maybe taking maybe taking your mind off things or finding a way to better express yourself could help you.
I like painting.
Well, then you can paint more.
Other than that, it's staring into the total nothingness of this deep, broken down world.
You can paint, and I point over to Rashaya, or where I saw Rashaya last.
Yep.
Her. She'd be interesting to paint. She's also really good at sitting still.
That's true. Yeah, I'll go paint Rashaya and hope it doesn't end up like a stick figurine. Just to chills in the evening, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to critically watch and help her paint with perfectionist details.
Rosha, what were you doing during the conversation, if you were doing anything?
Well, I would have went over to Flint to speak with him.
Okay.
Flint is currently cooking.
Again, yes.
Flint.
Hi. It's not ready yet. You'll need a...
No, it's fine.
Oh.
What is the plan now?
Plan?
Yes.
I don't know what you would do in general.
Same as last time you met me.
Ah, there. Well, the plan, you can call it that, was, same as last time you met her.
Great. Well, in that case...
Look, I have a bit of a lead. I met, in Marstadt, I met a couple of, dwarves, or rather one who was able to not really tell me what this is, and I grab my beard bead.
How does it look like, by the way? I never got a description.
I don't know if I have a picture of it. It is a golden bead about like that long.
Mm-hmm.
That is in the center of my braided beard.
Okay. Any
there
engravings?
is if I like the current description that I have is like the last drawing I did. Following it around, there seems to be like a slant that goes across it, and on top of it, it seems to be mountains and lightning.
Mhm.
And on the opposite side of that slant, there is a throne with dwarvish writing. Don't remember where I put it.
All right.
Okay, and I'm gonna assume the lead is up in
I'm in
Blacksteel
the
Mountains. Is that correct?
Well, he said there's a lot of trading that goes on there between dwarves. Maybe one of them would be able to identify the make.
Tired.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll find something up there as well.
No, anyway.
Probably not, though. Most likely, the only thing only place I'm gonna find info on what I'm looking for is in the Quindin realms.
Well, we may have to go there.
Yes.
Wait, we don't bear with me.
So, but
I am genuinely, I'm going to ask where.
I do need the extra coin for travels. So we might as well run through the Blacksteel Mountains anyways to try and earn some more.
All right. Well, we were gonna, depending on what we find, because we can't go back down this road, like straight to Marstadt and straight to, I'm guessing,
Yep.
Shackles.
Yeah.
We may need you. Most likely gonna head through the woods north.
Hmm.
I mean, we may go to Yernig and try and get a good wee head start there. But if you're going to what'd you say, the Contar Mines?
No, the Quindin realms.
Oh, the Quinian Realm. Sorry.
The
What is that? Is that north?
yes. Well, it's the region above Enosh. It's the people do call it the Elven Kingdom. Even though that's not
You're going to an
correct. Well, I come from there.
Yeah, that's true. And you're not going to go berserk and slaughter everyone.
Do I strike you as the type to do that? Mister, someone insulted my brother, now I behead them.
I haven't beheaded anyone.
No, but you did try it.
Stalled, aye, but not beheaded.
But you did try.
Look, he's all I have.
Yes, I know.
No, like.
I
legit.
don't.
It's him
yes.
and the seed. That's all I have.
Yeah, I don't plan on going on a slaughtering rampage across the Quindin realm.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh shit. 18.
It's not gonna go on a fucking.
The old beady-eyed stare.
Yeah. It's Rashaya. You think she's gonna go inconvenience herself so much to go to the Quindon realms just to kill as many elves as she possibly can when she actively tries to avoid them? No, she's not gonna go on a fucking rampage killing elves. Will she kill elves? Depends on what they do. Killing elves is not off the table, but just going there to kill elves? No.
The most dangerous game.
It's like a hunting field, just like
No. So, just like you are looking for someone, I'm looking for someone.
Alright. To kill.
Well, in my case, yes.
All right.
But I don't have anything to
Food's done,
go
by
off
the
at
way.
the moment. Hmm?
Food's done.
Great. Let's eat. I'll go call over the other two where they have. Just gonna scout over like where
As you
they've
look
gone.
to the side, you see Lydia sitting there with a paper, and Locke just try to correct her in a way. Lydia, roll performance with advantage.
Yes.
It's not me.
It was you.
What do you mean?
With advantage,
Yes.
please.
One more.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I miss being a bard where it's impossible to roll lower than a 40.
What are you two doing?
It was going relatively well, but the moment Rashaya points it out, you like stumble and like ruin it a bit.
You're supposed to be sitting still. She was doing so well.
I'm sorry, why was I supposed to sit still?
We're trying to find Lydia a hobby, and we decided painting would be interesting. And you usually sit really still, so you're good to paint.
Food is ready.
Hmm.
It's gonna turn around, look to Flint with just a why do I even bother face.
I don't know.
Oh. Give me
I'm
food,
gonna-
please.
I'm gonna look at Rashaya and go, you ran away. And then just proceed my thing.
What did you say?
You ran away. And she's proceeding. Even though it's kind of
You ran away is what you said.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna feel a vein almost pop in my forehead a bit, just like
I love doing this to you. You're welcome. Cheers, mate.
as I'm taking food, just lean into Flint. It's almost like elves aren't gonna stay on top of the list of things I dislike if this keeps going.
Muted.
You me?
I'm just gonna.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. You'll be fine. You get to. Oh, you know what's fun? Arguing. I miss stealing.
I'm gonna walk away.
Oh.
That makes two of us.
She was at least more level-headed than
Yes.
corpse.
What does level-headed mean?
It's the opposite of what you are. It's the opposite of what fucking Linear is. I'm gonna take my food and I'm just gonna sit down and start eating and contemplating everything.
Instead of a nice day.
Rashaya disappears at the night.
Yeah.
Nope,
Never
not dealing with
returns.
that.
No, thank you. I choose life.
Enjoy.
I- That was Rosaria's.
During the
Thank
food,
you for food.
during the dinner, Lydia, you get a message in your head. How are you doing? Did you find what you were looking for? I'm worried about you. It's a familiar voice. You heard it before at the temple.
Should stare up a little. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine. What is
A bit more to the mic, I couldn't hear. So.
Ah! I am fine. She would say, I'm fine, but. Okay. I made friends. Sort of.
I'm glad. Take care and good night.
Do we hear her talking? Is she talking to herself?
Maybe slight mumbling?
Hmm?
Maybe
Slightly mumbling. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She reacted to you.
Is it? Yeah?
Are you alright?
Yeah. Why?
You kinda spaced out.
Someone told me something. She asked me how I was doing.
Who?
It was a nice lady I met at the temple. She said she's my mother.
There's no one here.
It was in my head.
See, that we don't like.
No, I don't like that either.
She just asked me how I was.
Do you know who this person is?
She called herself my mother in the temple.
She call herself what now?
My mother in the temple.
I don't like that. You
In
should
the-
not speak with her.
In
till
the
we go.
in the temple, where? Back in Marstadt.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Gonna proceed to just start walking away.
Yeah, like Flint, I'm looking around, and I'm gonna start viciously scouting the area, like lifting every single fucking pebble to make sure that no one is near us.
All right. Well,
I scared
I'm doing laps around this place, making sure no one is here.
I'm gonna scare you tonight.
sure. Perception.
31.
You do a very thorough job, and you are fairly certain that there are no people around you in a relatively big radius around your
Yeah,
camp.
perfect. I just keep scouting that for a little while whilst they're talking.
Yeah. So Rashaya stood up and left. Mid conversation.
I don't understand what's weird about it.
Well, you're hearing voices and talking to somebody who you don't know. Playing something.
I mean to bring something up then. Maybe I was hearing the same voice that you're hearing now a couple hours ago.
What?
Well, I told you about this. You just, didn't really listen to me. You kind of just ignored it. So I thought it was okay.
I thought you would choke it. Never mind.
No, I told you when you woke up. And I told you in the evening, and you were like, huh? Okay. And that was good.
All right.
About the whole dragon situation.
That, yes.
Yeah.
So, plan is, right now, just to make sure we're all on the same page. Head to the Blacksteel Ridge. Gonna stay there for a day or two. Try and avoid any seekers. And maybe figure out where this comes. With any luck, they'll point us in a proper direction. After that, we head north to Yernik for a couple days. And then we'll head probably further north to the Elflands with Rashaya if we don't find anything useful information-wise.
Didn't Lydia just say she has to go back to Alstadt?
You want to escort her to Marsh?
No.
I'm not doing it.
We're gonna have a problem if we go back.
No, I'm definitely not going back. Bad idea. Not going back
Why am I going back?
We just kind of lied to them, then we have something they want, and we kill them into their people.
No, yeah, no, we literally killed the people. I don't think you should go back there either.
We can do that.
You know the people that you said we can just kill them again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that kidnap the children.
Yeah, they're kind of running Marsh and possibly this entire continent.
Oh yeah.
Which is why we're currently not on the road.
I know. I think we're tired. Yeah, but I can tired. But I don't. Maybe it is a place. This. Nothing about. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll take first watch.
Don't know exactly when you'd see me heading back.
About
When they see me.
about now. You've been away
Yep.
for like 20 minutes.
The size of the shadow. What does it appear to resemble?
You can swear with the corner of your eye behind a tree you saw something move. Basically.
Okay, I saw some shadowy thing moving around. We're checking it out immediately. We're not staying up. Let's go.
Okay.
Someone keep an eye on Lydia.
But do you want to go with Rashaya or should I?
No, we're all going. We're not leaving anyone. We're going all of us.
Oh, that's what you meant with keeping an eye
Yes,
on.
is someone keeping an eye on Lydia as well?
I'm going to nudge Lydia. With Lydia. We saw a shadowy thing and we're going to go check it out. Come with us. We're not going to leave you alone.
Okay.
I'll keep my eyes on Lydia and walk behind her.
Yeah, try to keep a bit quiet.
And keep quiet.
Alright, roll stealth.
That's gonna work well with the clink, clonk, clonk.
We can try. Better than not trying. So.
Stealth, Flint, stealth!
Oh, that's a terrible stealth roll. I've used up. I got a 16.
No, why do you do that to me? I hate you so much. Go kill yourself.
Sorry, guys.
Go kill yourself.
What the fuck did James do now?
What'd you roll?
He was in. Fuck you.
Oh shit. Stealth?
I rolled a 2,
Nice.
but I realized that was D12, so I'm okay.
Okay, so.
He's gonna reroll.
14.
Nice.
16.
All right, so
This is a shit average. This is a really shit average.
you start walking slow,
I see.
quieter, slower, keeping it down, trying to watch, and then you hear from Lydia walking right behind you, and immediately when you walk through like past a tree, some birds like just fly away from it.
I'm just gonna. Fuck it. I guess we're not going quiet. Right, Flint. If you see something, you hit it, and then you ask questions afterwards.
So, as always,
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
I'll let Flint. I'll try to. Flint, you take the lead in front. In case something jumps, you're better to deal with it immediately.
Yeah, where are you heading, by
Behind.
the way?
In the direction of where the shadow was and where it went.
Okay, you eventually reach that point, and nothing is there.
I'm gonna look around. Any tracks it left? Any
No.
footmarks, scratches, anything?
No.
It was just here.
what are we looking for?
Well, I can't tell you exactly. I couldn't see fully, but there was a shadowy figure that was moving around here. It moved away.
What did it look like?
Hard to tell. I only caught a short glimpse of it.
A deer?
Don't know.
You look on the ground, there are no tracks of a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go.
I'm just...
Okay, we're
Go
not
on.
staying here. We're not staying here. I don't trust it. I don't think we should stay here.
I'm keeping my eyes on Lydia the entire time.
Lydia just stands there and talking to Rashai.
Lydia's Lydia.
I think we should move away from here. Even if that does mean traveling through the night a little bit.
Fine by me.
Okay, let's keep heading towards Blacksteel Mountains. Keep your eyes open, ears peaked. Anything moves,
Right.
we hit and then ask.
Okay.
Alright. So, how long are you proceeding? How far are you going?
We're gonna go at least like a good 2 hours away from that place.
Alright. You start heading to the direction. Survival with disadvantage, please.
I rolled really many a nat 19s today, but that 8 really is not as fun. So 17.
Alright. Are you still going on the ready slower? Or...
Yep.
Alright. You proceed forward. And after 2 hours, you just see a Leo waving at you.
I shoot him. I fucking shoot him. I shoot him. Shoot him.
I rolled a hit.
Yeah, I rolled a hit.
Reckless great weapon master.
It's like not. I actually rolled another nat 19.
Nice.
Does a 21 hit?
It definitely hits. This is
Bruh,
10.
I rolled how many nat 19s today? 4? 5?
Right.
Including this one.
Roll damage to see if it dead.
Shit, where's my d8? And then I roll again because Dread Ambusher. That a miss.
Yeah.
Sneak attack. Whoa, it's 9.
No.
I do
9 plus 5, 14.
23 points of damage.
Jesus, guys, you massacre his buddy, and he's just
Good.
nowhere
Lucas tell Leo
to...
he's dead.
Nah.
Go tell Leo he's dead.
No.
We need to inform him that he has
No.
died.
Well,
Wait, how much damage did you do?
14.
14 and I did 23?
yeah, he's mutual.
He is perished.
He is beyond revivable.
He got worried.
Wait, what?
They
Yeah, we
killed
killed Leo. Just because Leo was standing in the background.
I guess
Just
you
look at
guys
this
are
fellow.
right.
No, but back to the story.
Yeah, but
You
it
proceed, and after 2 hours, you moved away from the spot. You moved a
dead.
bit slower.
How dare you murder me? What the fuck is this
You're
bullshit?
dead. Go away.
How dare you?
You're dead.
I didn't
go
do
away.
anything.
You showed up.
You
You're
stood
dead. Go
there
away.
menacingly in the shadows.
He's not using the brother.
You should just X over him.
Say hi.
X-Men.
So
Regardless,
hi.
you are 2 hours away from the spot you were, but you were moving a bit slower.
Leo, hi. Mm.
2 hours away. Yeah. Okay. Gonna do a final. Just look around. Look around to make sure that
He
it's
said a lot.
safe.
Yeah. You look around, and it seems to be safe.
Okay. I think we can. I'm just gonna look. Is this a good spot to fucking camp for the night?
I mean,
Again. Okay.
I mean, you're on like a hill a bit, so you have a good vantage point on like going down before it goes up into the mountains. So it's like a small valley. No, it's not a valley, but you're like elevated a bit, so it's relatively a good vantage point. But if you go down, there's more grass to lay on.
Okay. Well, I think we can rest here for the night. I'll take the first 4 hours of watch. I'll walk up.
Would you rather have someone walk with you the first 2 hours, just in case?
No,
And then
I'll
the other
no,
two take over the other two?
no, I'll wake up. I'll wake you up if needed.
Well, you know,
So-
just to secure the first 2 hours. There's 3 of us. So it wouldn't
You know
be
what?
long.
You know what? Sure, let's do that.
Should I stay up with you, or do you want me to go after?
You can. Flint, stay up with me.
Alright.
You can't see in darkness, can you?
No, I can't.
It's Locke who can't see.
Aye.
Okay, Locke, you stay awake with me. Because you don't have eyes in the dark. I do, but you can use
Is
them out.
Lydia able to see in the dark?
I don't know.
I look over to Lydia. Lydia, are you able to see in the dark?
Indeed.
Don't take time.
Again, please? No?
I don't think I can.
Alright. Then I'll keep watch with you, and then Flint can go, and then Lydia can take it when it starts getting brighter, I guess.
No, you don't have dark vision.
Nope.
Let's go with that. Okay. Flint, Lydia, get some rest. We'll wake you up one at a time when it's time for you to keep watch.
Alright.
Good.
I will have my eyes wide open for every single piece of movement. I am basically just scanning.
And I'll be Rashia's ears.
Okay. Perception.
Can I give Rashia advantage for this one, or no?
2 different senses.
Okay.
28. Plus 12 is really neat to have.
25.
Yeah.
We're
Jesus.
2 perceptive motherfuckers, aren't we?
You guys sit there and make sure that Flint has his good night rest.
Yeah. I'm sitting with a fucking arrow loaded.
Are you staying together at all times?
Yep.
2 hours.
Okay.
I
2
guess they
hours.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those 2 hours go without a problem. You are free to go sleep. Roshaya, the 2 hours after, are you staying with them? Are you patrolling around? Are you checking?
I'm staying up with them.
But near them.
Hmm?
Next to them, you are not going to patrol around.
Yeah, I'll sit with them. And
Alright.
just look, basically.
Another 2 hours go by, and doesn't seem to be a problem. You do see that in the mountains, in between two of them, there's some light. But what you assume to be the place you're heading to.
Okay. I'll head over to Flint and just give him a bit of a shake. Vince. Your time. It's your turn to watch now.
Lydia, as Roshai goes to Flint, you hear the sound of the wind blowing. You hear the night animals. And you remember the darkness. And you see a face. You are not sure if you've seen it before. Lines all over what seems to be her. Need to wait because she can't listen.
Her mom walked in.
Back?
Yeah.
You see a face, what seems to be of a woman. Though it's metallic. And it has multiple lines. Very symmetrical and angled. And then you remember a laugh. And you remember you felt a struggle. And then you wake up.
This is after Flint's watch.
As you wake up, you see as Roshaya waking up Flint.
So she wakes up.
She seems to be now reacting to the environment. You actually seen her just sitting there the whole time with eyes open, looking to the sky.
And as soon as I wake up, just goes from the sky down to the face. Hi.
You're awake. Is Flint still... Did I manage to wake Flint, or is Flint still...
It's up to Flint to decide.
No,
Help it.
Still snoring.
Well, one of you has to take the next watch, and then the other one takes the final watch. You can decide between the two of you who takes it. I'm extremely exhausted. I need my 4 hours.
I don't think this man will ever wake up.
I'll take it. I'll do this one. You can do the next one.
I'm not tired.
I'm always tired.
I am not.
Yeah, but I'm also not, you. So
I'm gonna sit down and start meditating.
He's like, never mind. Jesus.
Lydia, you notice as Roshaya just sits down and doesn't move. A great opportunity, maybe, for something.
Paint.
I'm gonna take watch.
All right.
I will paint.
Perception and performance.
9.
9.
Never mind. It's a stick figure.
In the shadow of the trees, the moonlight doesn't reach your paper, and every stroke you make is not in place. And eventually, this is a very unrecognizable version of Is it even Roshaya? I don't know.
Is it even a face?
Is it even a face?
More like liners go.
Basically. Flint, you notice that, and you like take a look through the paint, and it doesn't look like anything that you can currently see. Maybe she's drawing something abstract. Who knows? Regardless.
Very abstract.
You have your watch, and you as well notice that in the distance there are lights coming from between the mountains in the direction you were headed. As the night passes, and it's morning.
How many days of travel do you have left?
You can assume that if you traveled in a relatively fast pace, you might get there by today evening.
Okay. This really dead.
What?
I'm tired. I'm tired. IRL tired.
Okay.
You guys can continue. I don't mind. I don't think Lydia would do anything besides keep on trying to paint Roshaya, and if that doesn't work out, then just anything she sees. I think she would do one more last attempt until she goes crazy and it's like, never mind.
All
Out
right.
of the book. And
Well, morning comes. You all awake. You eventually finish your morning routines and up on the road again. You start going down into the small valley, then start the climb into the mountains. Eventually after half a day walk, you notice that a lot of the trees around the mountains are now cut off. And this whole time you didn't see any caravan or going in and out in the last 2 days. 3 days. As eventually at the evening you reach what seems to be the encampment. You climb up, and it is a bit harder to breathe for those who are untrained in going hiking. However, you are all
Who needs to breathe?
seasoned, seasoned adventurers, and quickly adapt to that.
What are you doing?
Give me a sec. Dwarf.
F1. This is-
Sorry. As you approach, you see white walls going to about 8 feet up. So not like massive walls, but high enough to keep the wildlife at least at bay. And right between those passages, you see a statue going about 70 feet high of what seems to be a dwarf holding a shield and a hammer. Wearing heavy dwarvish features armor. And there are two guards posted at the entrance.
I'm just gonna make sure to stand behind everyone. Just let them to talk.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure to stop quite a bit beforehand, so I don't just walk straight up to them. I don't know who to trust at this point.
You do notice that all the way to the hill there are no really the trees are all cut out, and there are no really way, like it has a good vantage point and view on the whole area down. So very hard to find a place.
Yeah, we'll stay back anyway, to the point where they can't hear what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we do this now then?
Great question.
We can't say who we are. I don't think. I don't know how fast the word has traveled, but I don't want to risk anything.
Right.
So, I don't know exactly what we're going to say if we ask any questions.
I feel like I'm the most. I'm the least recognizable out of all of us.
Yeah, you're just a dwarf. If you scale it down really to that point. An elf would always covers her face. An oblivious human and...
Yeah, I'm kind of recognizable.
An elf. Well, the
Look.
group of us.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go up, we'll see what they have to say, if we can get in. If they say anything that we don't like, we leave. If they try to fight us, we run. Sounds like a plan.
Everybody nods and agrees with you, Roshaya.
Think so. Okay, let's
Wait,
go up.
Are you talking to us, Mel?
Stretch.
Mel?
No, yes, I wanted one of you guys to scratch Lydia's knee.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Jason's like, pat, and I was like, scratch it. Now you made it itchy. More to the side.
Okay.
No, she was like really weird, and I was like, okay, what's wrong with you?
And can we wait with the foreplay until after the D&D session is finished?
She's laying down there and James is nowhere to be seen.
Hey, don't keep saying.
No.
He scratched my knee.
No, listen. Me
called
asking for...
exhibitionism.
No, listen. I know, okay? I've done the BDSM test. I had 100% on exhibitionists, so don't worry about it. But
I'm just saying.
No.
Let's.
Let's
I-
not.
let's finish D&D first.
Whoa.
Regardless,
And, th-
Rosh-
then you two can do whatever the fuck you
Rosh-
No,
want.
I just kind of scratching. I
Roshaya
just need to
proposed you
scratch
guys
on my knee.
with a plan,
Yeah.
waiting for your response.
We go up, we speak to them, see what they want. If they let us in, great. If they recognize us, they ask
You're
you
very
questions
soft.
like
Can you repeat
that.
it, Oliver?
Thank you for checking my spelling.
There you go. Now, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking my spell.
Oh, you're welcome.
There you go.
Is this better?
No.
Very much.
No.
Everybody's
Okay.
curious though.
Okay. Okay, so we go up, we talk to them, ask if we can go in. If we can, perfect. If they start asking too many questions and we don't want to give too much up, we leave. If they recognize us or do anything like that to be aggressive, we run. If we can't, we fight. Let's try and avoid fighting as much as possible.
That sounds
good.
good to me.
Sounds good. I'm gonna look over to Mr. Bonk, aka Flint. Is that fine? Good.
Oh, so don't. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And I guess we'll start approaching.
Yeah.
And with that, I need to panic piss. My bladder's about to explode.
Go for it.
Mel,
Yeah.
you're falling asleep. Guys, it's alright if we go to bed now. Sorry.
As you
You're
wish.
falling asleep anyway.
Yeah, she said you're tired.
I'm not.
You are falling asleep. Bye, guys. Sorry.
Bye.
What?
You're
Where are
falling
we
asleep.
It's okay.
Say goodnight.
We are not gonna play
Goodnight.
much longer. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Good night.
Let me. Tell me. Okay.
We'll let you know what happened.
Yeah.
Of course.
Night,
Okay.
guys.
I'm gonna disconnect her, so bye-bye.
Bye.
No, I can disconnect. It's fine.
Or that.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
I disconnected.
Regardless, waiting for Roshaya since she's doing the talking, I guess.
I'm definitely not.
It's either Rasha or myself. I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick.
Yep. 2 minutes washroom break. We'll make as well.
Oh, we lost Mel. Hello? Mushroom, mushroom.
Lukas, mach bitte aus.
Yes, we lost now.
What happened? Did just disconnection oopsie poopsie, or did she
No, no,
just?
no.
Huh?
She was kind of, passing out anyways.
Okay.
And then James was just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna go. So she can get some sleep. Oh, Oliver, I want to ask, what's up with the 8th? Are you able to, or do you still not know, or what?
Still unknown. Although I do actually have preparations in case I can come.
Is it fucking reindeer meat?
I have money. Because,
some places in Germany you can't pay by card. As I got to realize when I was over there last time. And since, first of all, Swedish, we don't pay with euro here. Secondly, Swedish, we don't pay cash. I now have
15 euro.
no, more like 400.
What are you buying?
No. Because like, now I have, so I'm prepared for multiple trips.
Ah, you're prepared for only October. Good.
So I'm like prepared. Like I always have a bit of euro at home now, so I will never have the situation of shit. You know.
You're prepared for one Oktoberfest weekend. Good to see.
Here's the thing, right? If I can pay with my card, I'll pay with my fucking card. Actually, no. When I'm in Germany, if I can pay with cash now, I'll pay with cash. But Lucas, I've never had this much cash on hand.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
No, it's strange. It's really odd. You know what I'm used to? I'm used to opening up my bank, my mobile bank, and seeing large numbers. Nice. I'm not used to paper bills.
Yeah. No worries. It's worse when you have coins. Trust me, I stand in the supermarket and I only have like 2 and 5 cent coins, and then I stand there and I'm like, here, take 90 cents in this. And they just glare at you, and I'm like, I just did that.
See. Never have that issue.
Yeah.
Because I just go, boop.
Yeah, no, the card minimum here is 5 euro.
Oh, we don't have a card minimum.
We do.
I can pay for something that costs 50 cents.
Yeah.
With card. Like,
Roman's definitely coming, so that's okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
Bought only this. With my card.
Cool.
They're...
When the mother of my son finally decides to answer me.
Yeah, sub €2.
Wait, she hasn't answered? So you don't know if you're coming yet. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically...
I believe this bring your son.
She's a dingus. So do we want to continue, or do we want to...
We're waiting for funds. And then, I guess it's up to Roman.
Yeah. I'm thinking because Lydia isn't
I
here.
mean...
It's up to you.
It is...
Like, I have time for a session next week because I have absolutely no exams, so I have all week free.
I work quite...
We can proceed for now and see how far it goes and what happens, and if it gets to a critical moment or decision-making moment, we can stop. Like,
yep,
it's a big
fine.
decision.
That is fine.
Yep.
I'm getting myself some water real quick.
Alright. Franz is giving himself another portion of food.
No, I'm actually cleaning it up.
Oh. Wait, where is there a table behind you, or?
Yeah, I have a coffee table behind me.
Ah, okay.
Put on more.
Cover turn. Yeah, but I have the entirety of next week off, Roman, so my planning is super easy.
Yep, and because we don't have veterans, we can play any day.
That makes things even easier.
Yeah.
We have Ashwin's on Thursday. Didn't we?
Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry, yes, we did.
Yeah.
I forgot that we did.
Oh yeah, because today's Thursday.
Yeah. I do work quite a fucking more bit than usual, but we evenings they're all good.
Yeah. All right.
So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday doesn't work. The rest is just free and open. So whatever you want.
All right. Front.
Because I think Kai's was yesterday.
Huh?
Kai was yesterday.
Kai asked to have a break because he couldn't. He needed a break, basically.
Okay. So yeah, we have next week,
He only wants
Wednesday,
to see, he only
Friday.
wants to see Robo Boy now.
What are you? What, Roboboy?
He only wants to see Robo Boy.
Ah, yeah. That might be a reason. Who knows? Nevertheless, you decided on a plan, and you start approaching. Roshaya in the lead. In front of you, you see two guards. Two dwarves wearing a relatively rusty plate armor. Two hammers on both sides, brown beard, and a helmet with two horns.
I'm just gonna kind of push Flint forward. I think this is.
Yeah. And is he just? Is it like a closed gate, or is he just standing there?
There's no gate. There's wall and there is a passage. There's no gate. There's no archway or so anything. There's a wall that is 7 feet, 8 feet tall. Basically, if Locke stood next to it, and like he could have looked over if he like stood on his toes, basically.
As we're approaching, does he make some sort of movement towards not letting us in or trying to figure out who we are, or is he?
No, doesn't seem to be any aggression or anything. They just stand there.
In that case, I'm just gonna see if I can walk in without him asking anything.
All right. You start walking. Then you pass.
Walk in.
Yeah, I'll just
Yep. The rest of you follow.
follow suit.
Yes. And
Let's go follow.
you all stand in front of a giant statue. To your right, what seems to be a barrack of some sort, and to the left of you seems like a residential area. And
we have a plan to get in this. We know how this is gonna work. Literally, just walk in.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm just gonna...
from the statue, and it seems like behind the statue there's like a small I don't know how to call it. It's like a part of a mountain, like that is just that people build their homes around it. Like there's a statue, a mountain, and then homes are from the statue both sides and going around like this.
Okay. As we've gone in, well, that was a bit easier than expected.
Bye.
Not complaining.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go and look for. We should probably stick together.
Yes. Definitely stick together.
I say we find a tavern first. And then after that we can head to the blacksmith. They're usually the most knowledgeable about things like this. Or where it can be a place to find a jeweler or a historian to possibly take a look at what we got.
Yep.
I think that makes most sense. They probably know best on where to actually go.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna search for a tavern
Find
or
a tavern.
anything similar.
Yep.
Search for a tavern or any symbols that are symbols that are similar.
Yeah, you look down the road, and after the barracks, there is a house that seems to be a bit more newer build than the rest of the houses that are in front of you. And right after it, there is a house with a red roof, which in Enosh you grew to realize that those are usually taverns.
Perfect. By the way, whilst we're walking, I'm just gonna throw glances at everyone that is around us, if anyone is around us, just to see how the reactions of us are.
As you stand in front of the statue, there's almost nobody there. Like there's the guard, there are the guards behind you, and to your left.
Do we seem to be attracting any attention? Like, are there eyes on us? And
Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for.
Not that would draw your attention. It seems like life goes on, and
That's good. That's good. I'll just keep my eyes a bit pinging between people, just seeing every now and then if anyone has any reaction to us.
You do notice that there are humans, there are halflings, but predominantly dwarves reside here.
Yeah.
I just want to get a general vibe of this town, like how people are doing, if they're more happy or if they're like sad in a depression state. Just general feel of how the town is doing mentally.
All right. Perception. Or no, insight, I guess.
It's either really good or really bad. 21.
Yeah. The few people that you pass, and as you get closer to the inn, now you see more traffic, and past the inn, you do see a fence, and then two large piles of two different stones. The one is bright, almost the same color that the fence is made of. The fence that guards this place, and the other is black. There you also see giant, relatively large crates that are currently moving out of the of what you see a big entrance to a cavern, and you assume to be the mine. You do notice that there are people, and they seem to be more like tired because they had a long day after them.
Yeah.
But you can't tell if they're happy or not.
Okay. So, it doesn't mean like they're necessary, like I can't see them being sad or, completely down. It's just more tired.
Yeah.
And I'm okay.
Alright, as eventually you approach this relatively small, narrow, but 2-3-story building with the red roof. On the shield it says Boar's Inn.
Do you usually want to go inside and I'll just keep watch?
Yep.
We can try. You know,
I'm not free to talk.
Lydia then, or
Like, I'll yell at Giant or something this way. He'll
be right back then. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand here.
Great.
I don't think that's too stupid, right?
Are you coming with me, Draxxia?
Are you coming with her, Draxxia? With him, sorry.
Sure. I was thinking. Sure, I'll go.
Alright.
Right.
Give me just a second. You enter. This is what you see. A relatively small, narrow inn interior with a long bar and some round tables. And there is a large boar's head hanging from the wall behind the bar.
Did we get a name for this tavern?
Boar's Inn.
No, just the Boar's Inn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
hello?
is currently no one at the counter, and there are no like people that are dining at the moment. But as you call out, you immediately hear a voice from there's a door to the right, and you immediately hear a voice. I'm coming. And a few seconds later, in an apron, comes a young dwarf with an uncharacteristic to dwarves blonde beard and blonde hair. And he looks at you and smiles and say, "Welcome to Boar's Inn. My name is James."
Hi, hello.
Hello. How can I help you?
We're looking for a place to stay for a day or two.
Ah, you're lucky.
Are you currently vacant?
Of course. Most of the people here live in the houses. We don't have many visitors here, beside when there's shipment, but current shipment is out.
Okay. Great. Can we get how many rooms do we need? We need 1, 2.
I'm unsure. We don't need 4.
No, definitely not.
2 would probably be fine.
2 would be fine.
Second floor, third floor. Which one? Which floor you want?
Is it a balcony?
Nope. There are windows.
No.
And we take second floor.
Then we take second floor.
Okay. So, how many rooms?
2.
2 rooms. Okay.
Right.
That would be 1 silver per night.
Very well. For 1 silver per room
Per
or
person.
for both?
Per person.
I will pay 2 silver.
Okay.
Do I have any silver on me? I don't.
It's fine.
I'll put on a gold piece. Or are you doing the 100 silver is 1
No, 10.
gold? You're doing 10. I'll put on put out a gold piece.
Yeah.
Well, how many silver are in Electrum?
5.
Fuck off. This pays for food and drink as well. Well,
No. That's just accommodation. Food, you need to pay separately.
yeah.
Oh, you mean
How much?
you mean the gold?
Yes.
It would pay for that like 3 days with food.
Perfect.
Drinks are separately. Those bastards drink a lot.
Fine. Well, then we have food for the days.
All right,
I'll pay for the drinks as see fit.
fair enough. Here are the keys. Yeah.
Great.
Anything else I can do for you?
Where is the closest blacks? I have a couple things I need, polished up.
The closest blacksmith. Let me think.
Or, a good one. Put it that way.
Well, we got only one here.
Mhm.
And then the closest one after that is in Maurstad.
No, we just came from there.
Well,
Or passed through, rather. We only stayed there a night.
well, I don't know how long you've been here, but if you go all around this giant statue and the small mountain, you will see what seems to be a large iron forge.
Mhm.
There are two Goliaths that are working there. You can ask them if they can do anything for you.
Mhm. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't be late to dinner. It's at 6.
When a 6, thank you.
That's usually when the shifts end, switch, and the miners come. Those that don't eat at home. Anyway, if there's nothing else, I go prepare my food now. And he goes away.
Okay, let's go out and tell you this, I guess.
Yeah. You go out, and Locke is standing there with Lydia.
So we've got rooms. There's going to be food.
Drinks we pay separately.
Well, that's always good. Anything else?
Well, we know what a smith is. I'd like to try and speak to him.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, we can pass by there.
I was gonna say, while you do that, I'm thinking about just walking around the city and listening into what people say, see if I can hear any word about us.
Mhm.
Sure. Stay safe.
Yes.
I will be difficult to miss. I'm kind of a Goliath.
Yeah. Exactly. Worst case scenario, like if shit were to hit the fan and we have to leave the city, we try to regroup in the woods. I should be able to find you. If not, take care.
Okay.
Yeah. After all, it's kind of hunted at this point. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, I hope you find what you need there. And I'm gonna walk off and just walk around the entire city, campment, town, whatever you would consider it.
Okay.
Just gonna stroll around.
Which way are where are you going, Locke Flint?
We're gonna go towards the
where you were told, the blacksmiths.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Rashaya. As you separate from Locke and Flint, and Lydia, since she stays with them, you turn left from the inn, and immediately you notice that most of the houses are built of wood, out of wood, except the two houses, the barracks and the house next to it. You proceed, and to the right of you is again the tall dwarvish statue. As you continue forward, you get to a part of this place where you start noticing as the quality of the houses start to become worse and worse. And there is even an old fountain that is currently out of water. There's no water there. Eventually you circle around, go in there, and you notice that there's not much traffic currently at the streets. There are some kids playing, some bearded kids playing. You assume to be dwarvish.
Just gonna look at them like. Just think every race is different, I guess. Every race truly is different. Being an elf shouldn't judge. I'm older than their parents, and I'm still considered a child.
Yeah. These kids are smoking cigars and drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Basically.
And this kid is 95 years old.
You see at some doorsteps there are some tools like pickaxes or how is it called? What you use to move stones? I don't know. Forgot.
Wheelbarrows?
A wheelbarrow. Thank you. Like and you also see some people are hanging laundry that they are currently just washing by hand. Eventually you come to a relatively large building, and it says on the shield Graham's General Store. As you pass the building, you see a giant forge and lock and flint basically at the end. Currently talking to, and we'll go back to transfer to them. As you guys pass a few houses and then a fenced place with crates, and then another fenced place with a lot of wood, which you assume was cut out from the outskirts of this place. As you see two Goliaths. One has dark gray skin, big tattoo of a hammer on his back, and currently standing with his back to you, swinging on an anvil. He has beautiful decorated lines that lead over his shoulder onto his chest and to its hand, arm, and then to its hand, when it then fills each finger until the end. And a lighter gray skinned Goliath with an apron, and he's currently standing in front of him, and he seems to be holding something in a metal clamps. Sorry, I have difficulties speaking English.
Oh, good.
And as you approach, you see that this is not a normal forge. It's massive. It is easily 50 feet. Like the whole build, like there's a building and there's it's giant, it's gigantus, basically.
Mm-hmm.
As they smash the anvil. Seems to be busy right now.
Fuck. Bling.
Get up.
Cling clong.
Cling.
Or do you want me to?
Also, if you're swinging like that, you're gonna throw out a shoulder and fuck up your complete arm. You work off the bounce. You basically just let the hammer fall. I've done smithing. I've done steel smithing. It's fun.
All right, I have no idea, so thank you for telling. Regardless, the Goliath is experienced and doing it the right way.
Yeah.
We'll walk up to them. You're doing that wrong.
No, he's
Yeah,
doing
no,
it
you're
right.
gonna hurt yourself if you keep going like that.
Look, you come next to them, and you are up until their shoulder.
Hmm.
They're massive.
Gods above, I'm gonna throw out my neck doing this. Hi, hello.
You should just take a step back instead of, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm used to talking to you, but this is.
Yeah, no, so take a step back, and then that's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, no. Hi. Hello.
You're only gonna hurt yourself.
Back.
No, they're more comfortable.
As
Thank you.
as the last swing comes, and the lighter skinned one takes whatever they were hammering and puts it into a giant barrel of water.
Oil.
Sure, I'll trust you. I trust you on that. I don't
They're
know
temporary,
anything
dude.
about smithing, so
Gonna be oil.
okay. And then they turn to you. By the way, as the one puts it into the barrel, you notice that on his back there's a giant burn mark where you see like just the leftovers of what seems to be a similar or maybe different hammer tattoo on the back, but there's a giant burn mark instead. And the one that was swinging the hammer puts the hammer on the ground, and it's like you feel the ground shake a bit from the weight of the hammer. Then he wipes the sweat, turns to you. Hello.
Hi. Oh, this is interesting. We're looking for somebody who may be able to identify a trade.
You're getting interrupted. I didn't hear what you said.
We're looking to find somebody who's able to identify the maker of certain objects.
Or marks.
Or marks. Aye.
Are those weapons?
No. See, my Goliath friend here.
I'm gonna look really sad.
There is so much pain in Flint's eyes saying that. He was really drunk a couple of years ago, and got something tattooed, and he wishes to find find the person who did it. And you were looking for another one, right? Because you actually really liked it. Turned out well.
You know, I didn't really feel it, and I was hoping they could do another. Yeah.
Are you alright there, little one?
I'm gonna look down to Flint.
No, I'm fine.
No,
He's okay.
I meant you.
I'm going to turn around.
There's a bit of a grin.
Oh.
Anyway,
if you could help us with this, I would be doing much better.
what is it exactly?
Because I love-
What exactly are you looking for?
Well, I'm going to show them the symbol. Because, you know, it's on me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to point it out specifically. This is the symbol, and I'm just hoping to find out where it's from, who made it, maybe. Well, I know that it was possibly made by Goliath. It's kind of all I know. So maybe you two could help.
Hey Ram, come take a look at this. The other one puts down now what you see, a big piece of black plate that they were hammering at, and he comes to you, and what am I looking at? Look at his tattoo. Do you recognize it, brother?
He's gone.
He's gone. I don't recognize anyone.
David Blaine.
Magic.
My package arrived in Sweden today.
Nice.
Nice. What package?
I have a friend. I have a friend in.
Me.
Well, not just you. But he ordered a book. Like he's a huge Donald Duck fan.
Yeah.
The comics, and there was like an anthology, like this big old book for Uncle Scrooge with just all the information and the history because he really loves the artist, and he couldn't order it. But I could. For some reason, it wasn't available to order in Sweden anymore. So I ordered it for him. But I couldn't change the designated address for it to be delivered. So it arrived at my place instead of at his, and then I sent it last Friday, and it arrived today. In Kiel.
In where?
Kiel.
Hold that, please.
Just
K-I-L.
Ah. You mean Shiel?
It's definitely pronounced Kiel.
Kiel.
Yes.
I can guarantee you that it's not pronounced Kiel.
Pronounced
It's
Kiel.
pronounced murder.
I can almost guarantee
you,
you
isn't it?
it's called Shiel.
It's close to you, isn't it?
It's in Värmland. No.
Oh no, you were by Gothenburg.
Yeah, I'm about an hour and a half south of Gothenburg.
Yeah, no, because he's by that's by Karlstad.
Yeah, that's quite a bit away.
All right,
Quite a
yeah,
bit
never
away.
mind. My inaccuracies.
For reference, it's about a 5-hour drive,
Yeah, it's like
almost 400 kilometers.
It's like the distance between Munich and Prague, I guess. Nice.
Sweden
Anyways,
doesn't have a lot of population. We just have a very long country.
well, have you seen Canada?
Yes,
Yeah.
but Canada is also massive in comparison to Sweden.
Anywho, back to
Ding a dong.
Robin.
Yeah. He looks at it. And he seems to have a look at it for a sec. And then turn it around. I don't know what it means. And then walks away to the other side of the fort.
Can I insight check him?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1.
Yay.
For a total of 8, but it's a 1.
You have no idea.
Thank you, anyways.
You are welcome. Anything else I can do for you?
I have. I won something a while ago in a card game, and I'm gonna hold out just push forward my beard with the thing. Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks at it. You better ask the little people. You better ask the little people.
Well, according to you, he's little, so
Yeah, and I don't know anything about it.
A joke, obviously. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering, do you guys have any interesting weapons? You guys seem very good at your handiwork, so I'm just curious. What do you guys sell?
You see a change of attitude, and they seem to be not really willing to do anything for you. The lighter skinned one just walked to the side and is currently took the plate again and dragging it over, and the one that was speaking to you most of the time just seems to change from being friendly to not responsive, basically.
I'm just gonna look down to Flint's very, very confused. Should I say?
We don't do
something wrong?
weapons.
Oh. What do you guys do?
Yeah, wait. You're the only blacksmith in town and you don't make weaponry.
Seem to ignore you.
Hmm?
He seems to ignore the dwarf.
Alright, thank you for your time. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day.
Yep. As you turn away, just with the glimpse of an eye, you immediately see as the Goliath goes to his companion, and they start talking. As you walk away from it, you bump into Rochelle.
In what language are they speaking?
Goliath. Well, in their native.
Giant
Sorry,
is what Goliath speak.
Do we catch anything while we leave?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Do we catch anything while we leave?
Perception.
That was almost the opposite of a 1.
But
It's a 1.
No, it was almost a 20. Instead, it's a 14 plus 7.
oh,
So 21.
I got a 6.
all you hear is the one that swung the hammer say, "You recognized it."
I'm gonna look down at Flint really sad.
Hmm?
Let's go talk to your people. Maybe they'll be more open about talking about it.
As soon as word of your or eye shot, I am giving Locke a bone-crushing hug. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That hurt so much to see.
Why would you?
Because I'm worried about, if they're looking for us.
Then just
Maybe
don't use
like-
the F word in general.
Fuck.
This is my buddy. Buddy's good. Buddy's better than friend.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, see? That's so much better.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Oh.
okay.
Hi, Rashaya.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey,
You
You
want
want
to
to
hug?
join us for a group hug?
no.
That's a little sad, but okay.
I think you would both physically injure me if you hugged me.
No, I know my own strength.
I
And
know.
he's not strong, he's just
Wow. That's just.
nimble.
5 foot tall, very lanky Rashaya is gonna look at big fuck off Goliath. If he's not strong, then I'm.
very strong?
No.
Oh.
Have you seen my arms?
I thought you were. No, I'm confused.
You're both fucking dex builds. What the fuck?
I have a -2 in strength. The big difference here is Rashaya is a 5-foot tall female elf, very slender built. Locke is an 8-foot tall Goliath. Period.
I mean,
What's
that's a
your strength?
4-foot dwarf.
What's your strength mod, Lucas? Mm-hmm.
That's 3
Mine is
more than
-2.
you.
It's 3 more than me. No, I'd rather not. Walking around, did I catch anything about any? Most people weren't out. I'm gonna assume they're working.
No, you saw a few kids playing there near the dried out fountain,
Yep.
and some people doing the daily chores, but most of the people are off the streets at the moment. You didn't bother asking why or where they are, so.
I'm gonna assume they're at work.
However, you walked around the city enough to know its layout, so here you go. Tavern, barracks, giantess fountain, giantess statue, the fountain,
Yep.
the general store, the forge, and obviously the mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that the most people are working currently. I didn't see many people out, except for a few kids. I think we might be be safe here, though.
I'm not sure.
At the blacksmith.
They seemed off.
In what sense?
They don't sell weapons.
They don't.
They don't make weapons.
No, and they're the only blacksmith in town.
Wow. That's a bit strange. But I guess,
Just to point out, you did notice a lot of metal rods and metal plates laying next to the forge. It was dark in color. So do it at what you like.
I mean, it's a mining city, mining town.
Yeah.
I agree with you still that it's a bit strange that they don't make weaponry.
Mining town, there's a lot of things underground.
Yeah, but still.
I read it in stories.
A bit unsure still.
Also, most that they wouldn't tell me what my tattoo is. That's okay.
Wait, what? They wouldn't tell you what?
Well, you know, I'm trying to find out where I'm from. They may have an idea, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have more luck with the little people.
Okay, great.
They called Lock Little.
So they're retarded. So they are retarded.
Well, no, they're actually quite much bigger than I am.
So they're giants.
No, they're Goliaths.
I'm sorry.
They're bigger.
Are you short by Goliath standards?
No, I'm around average.
So they're giant Goliaths.
They're just large.
I mean, and to be fair, I'm still relatively small for a dwarf. I don't actually think I've met any dwarf shorter than me. God, am I tiny?
No. I'm
If there's anyone here who's short, for an elf, I'm really short.
Oh, you're still growing. You're still young.
Okay, don't you suppose
Still.
like an extra 200 years to grow?
I'm only gonna grow for about 30 more of them.
See?
That still sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but I've also relived 95.
That's also a lot.
Yes. For you. For me, it's nothing. Anyway, I do
Oh.
think we can be somewhat safe here for now.
Right. How many rooms did you guys book?
2.
Maybe it would have been better if we all stayed in the same room.
Maybe. But if the room is not large enough, then we'll see. We'll see how large the rooms are when we get back to the inn. And we can
Wait,
check.
we never clarified on whose room with who. Are you
I don't think they can.
okay sleeping in the same room as Lydia?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess. Do I? Listen, not really, no. With someone speaking to her through her mind, from Marstad telling her that she is her mother, the fact that she was dead a few days ago, and now she's alive again. She has no memory of what the fuck she is, what she's doing. All she knows is that the Tari, whatever the fuck or whoever the fuck that is someone or something that she needs to find for no reason whatsoever, but other than I need to find it. It's all quite disturbing. Almost as disturbing as that monkey in the background of Locke. Yeah, so you can see that monkey is quite disturbing.
It is a bonobo, he's an ape.
Yeah. He should go back on the hook.
A giant tiger.
I will mori you.
No, you won't.
Regardless.
Hey, at least he doesn't body block Ashwin.
Next time we play it, I'll self-care in the corner.
No, that's my thing. You stop that.
Anyway, but you know, I feel like I don't have much of a choice. We'll go with it. I
mean,
will
I
simply
can always-
listen. I've been attacked in my sleep before. I'll fucking manage to wake up again. Okay.
We can always split and Locke can stay with Lydia and I can stay with you.
No, I don't like
Right.
that. I'll stay with Lydia.
Alright.
Or we just all stay together. I'm still done.
Yeah, that's if
Yes.
the rooms are large enough, we'll do that.
Well, you're small,
We can
he's small. Lydia, I don't even know if she just kind of sits there. So I'm the only one who actually needs to lie down, basically.
Yeah, we'll go back. I said, and we go back to the inn and we check.
Yep. As you go back to the inn, you see that there are no people still there. It's about 5 in the evening.
Yep.
Yeah. Lydia is in one of the rooms, basically. What exactly are you trying to check?
It's not large the room. Sorry if all four of us can sleep in the same room without too much inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I realistically just need to sit. So I just need a comfy place to sit.
yeah. So you do remember that the place was narrow and
Yep.
it is trying to save on space, but as you go to the second floor, you do notice that you got this room and this room. Two very small one. One is a bit larger with a twin bed, and one room with 2 separate beds.
Okay. Well. How uncomfortable is it going to be to squash all 4 of us into one room?
I mean,
I mean, 2 of you sit and 2 of you lay down, so
It's actually not that bad.
you just take 2
Actually-
pillows, put them on the ground, and that's it.
Yeah, actually, and we could just do this. Yeah, we can just all stay in the same room. I sit up during the night anyways, and Lydia seems to do the same. We just throw down
She
some
just
pillows.
nods.
Throw down some pillows, bedroll, sit comfortably. If it gets cold, we'll steal a blanket from the other room that we have paid for. And just put it back when we're done.
aye.
I will stay all of us in this room then. I suppose. Alright, well, since we're just gonna stand around, I'll go down and fucking get ready to eat. Apparently dinner served at 6. I expect it to be a lot
Sounds
more.
good.
Yeah, I've already managed to pay for all food, apparently. So...
No, I'll stay here. I don't need to. Says Lydia.
No. Come on. You can be with us.
Okay.
There's no need to be alone.
Okay. And she just follows you as
Yep.
you go down to the first floor. Take your seats, and eventually you see as some people come into with their working gear still. Some of them very dirtied. Basically, would trigger PTSD from Thalia to prestidigitation, all of them. But since she's not here, they stay dirty and they sit down and they immediately say, "James, drinks! Just mined for 12 hours." And beside the table that you are sitting at, all the tables are now full with a lot of dwarfs. Some humans and some halflings, but mostly dwarfs. And eventually you see James and a redhead human woman pulling out a cart full with a giant cauldron on it and a lot of tables, and they just start serving each person a pig stew.
Is the female human by any chance named Melanie?
No.
Yeah. Is she Dutch?
No,
I
wait,
just
wait,
felt like it was so fitting. Just you have the
wait.
blonde-haired guy and the red-haired girl.
I mean,
the guy's named James. I was just like, eh?
Sure, let's call her Melanie. You didn't ask for a name.
Hey, let's go.
I think we should
It's now
stop here
it's now
and
canon.
start next session right at this point.
Yeah. So Mel just goes, what?
Mel's just like,
It'd be the funniest thing. She'll be so confused.
All right, fair enough. As you sit at the table and the dwarfs come in and ask for drink, we're gonna end the session here.
Perfect. That's the place then. Mel will be so confused.
it'd be amazing.
It's just like James walks up to your table, serves, and then Melanie comes afterwards. Mel just goes, "Hey."
Yeah.
When does next work?
When can you guys play?
I got all week.
All right.
Monday is
think-
Locust.
think
Thursday
Wednesday
is
is
Ashman.
Ashman plays Thursday.
Locust?
Ashman plays Thursday. I don't know. I don't know if Kai will want to do his Wednesday because we took a break.
Wednesday is August.
What?
What? Wednesday is Locust.
Wednesday is August.
Oh,
So currently
No.
we're looking at a possible flop on Tuesday.
okay.
Locusts have Wednesday,
Mhm.
and
Ash
Ash
has
Thursday.
Thursday. I cannot do Saturday because
So
I
any
have
other-
an I have a after work party to attend.
Okay, so
Gross.
I don't know how long James stays at Mel's. Theoretically, we could do Monday if she's free. But if
Well, yeah,
we
you
can
can
ask
ask.
her. We can ask her tomorrow how
Yeah.
long he's staying.
so,
Otherwise, Monday works for me.
So let's aim for Monday for now.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Thank you very much for this session.
Welcome to the Blacksteel mining encampment.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there going to be another sentence after this, or is it just that?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm waiting. Every campaign, we need a level right now.
Oh,
All
no.
of them, including Ashwin.
No level right now.
I'll convince Ash to give you guys a level if you could. This is called bribery, my friends.
Why do you need a level though?
I love leveling.
Yeah.
It's always so exciting.
hey,
Yes.
you're not getting another level up.
Yeah.
I know I'm dead.
Post
I hit-
hospital. Post
I-
hospital will probably be the next one.
Yeah, I hit the point I wanted to, so I'm happy.
Mm.
I hit level 10 on a cleric. That's kind of what I wanted, so I'm okay.
You guys want me to showcase the worst of my music taste?
I don't know. Sure.
Just
Go for
Piplup cheering you up.
Okay, what is the most horrendous song on my playlist
Uh,
that everyone who doesn't love my kind of music absolutely despise?
Oh, is it like screaming death metal?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I mean, we could do. I mean, for anyone who's listened to Slipknot, they would know what Slipknot do.
Oh shit.
We could do
Yeah.
We could do Get This. That's a really bad one.
I'm okay with stuff.
Yeah.
Lucas, can you send me a short description of your tattoo? Because I don't have it.
I had an idea. I'm stealing an idea from something.
Sure.
I don't think I could come up with a worse song on my playlist for people who absolutely hate screaming.
It's just I like lyrics too much. I like the lyrics so much.
I'll let this song finish first. It's because
So
it's
happy.
It's because it's happy and cute, and my song is absolutely going to ruin it.